Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Emporo, and thanks to a glitch, if you will, when recording this particular stream, I'm doing some narration instead, just to see if it pans out or not. In all honesty, I don't know, because I don't normally just constantly talk.
Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
It also occurs to me I shouldn't talk over character narration there, so I hope you heard the beginning of that. Otherwise, well, I don't know, you can play this game yourself. I mean, for the most part it's easy, but there's some annoying stages, which you may or may not have seen already, or may have played yourself. Anyway, I already forgot what the name of this stage was. I think this is one of the more annoying stages in this world too. I think we had a lot of trouble. Not at the very beginning, obviously. Yeah, so first of all, it should be noted that at this point, I didn't know you could slide tackle these guys. You'll see a bit later on in this stage. Assuming I show that bit, because I did cut out some stuff, because I don't want to just narrate all my actions the entire time. I mean, throughout the videos, I did actually cut various things out, if you will, that weren't necessary, particularly like in the later on stages, but you would have seen that by now if you've been watching the videos. I think I'm gonna die again, because I came in with only three lives, essentially. Yeah, so at this point I figured out, oh, I can just slide these idiots, because jumping on them doesn't work. I'm pretty sure I don't even make it to the first checkpoint, though. I'm trying to think, where did I die? I mean, you'll see soon enough. Ah, yes, the shitty electro-octopuses. I mean, we jumped over that one. In fact, I don't even think we needed to jump over that one. So yeah, we got through there. There's some boxes. Get some Wumpa fruit. Not the most exciting thing to narrate, so to speak, if you will. What else can we even say? I mean, 6 slide enemy into another enemy. That's probably not the first time I've done that. Might not even be the last time you see me do that. Oh, we did actually get to the first checkpoint. That's something. Oh, that's not gonna last, though. A lot of that. I was going to say a lot of jumping over these guys, but there's also a lot of getting zapped by them because they put their arms up and suddenly they've got a different hitbox. Like that. And I'm shaking my head thinking, what a load of crap. You don't need to hear him say game over, you've already heard it dozens of times in the previous videos at this stage. I started the thing back at the beginning. Oh, that was foolish of me. I could have cut this bit out. You don't need to see me run through the stages again. I think the checkpoint's not too far away, at least. Just a few jumps, a few slides, a little bit of waiting. I mean, I could have run through right there, but screw it, I guess. Yeah, see, I made that jump a lot easier that time. Yeah, I try to get all as much Wumpa fruit as possible, because you need lives, even though you're just gonna lose them all again anyway. Unless you're really good, in which case, if you're really good, you don't even need lives. I did it again. I knocked the enemy into the other enemy. And just like that, back at the checkpoint. Easy every time. What's not easy is getting through this stage. Well, you'll probably notice that probably each subsequent stage I had far less difficulty getting through it, and you'll see it when we get to it, maybe. Yeah, that's the first guy I jumped on, and you'll probably see me try to jump on other dudes. Like, you'll see me try to slide this guy, and I'll probably get killed totally by it. Well, not from sliding into it, but I still got killed by it. Just not in the way I anticipated. Ooh. Like, me commentating now without a couple of... yeah, it's probably been about a couple of weeks at this point since I actually played Crash 2. And eventually you'll see what I have been playing since then. Maybe it's a bit all over the place, my upload schedule, so to speak. You don't really need me commenting about that. You only need me commenting about my actual gameplay. Even though while I'm playing, I'm usually commenting on other things, but you probably definitely don't need to hear about my upload schedule or what I'm uploading. I mean, you're kind of seeing that anyway. See, there's that. These hitboxes on these octopi, electro octopi, even though they only have 6 limbs, I guess. I mean, do you count the body as a limb? Like it walking or rolling or whatever it's doing? Yeah, didn't have enough room. You just gotta go. You just gotta go. And it's also why I'm not 100%ing the like. It's a difficult game. You can't, like. If it was an easier game, I would have gone for the 100%. I would have gone for all the gems in that. But I have no intention of doing that probably ever. I'm not some gaming god. Oh, good grief. I started from the beginning again. Really? I could have just saved a lot of time and just cut into where we were. I think I did eventually, but even though I've only just edited this, I've already forgotten what the hell I've done. Mind you, I also forget what I've just done in the game, like even though I've done it like 5 minutes ago when I was playing. So nothing new there, that's for sure. I wouldn't be worried too much. I'll get back to the checkpoint pretty easily. See, I keep jumping on those guys now where I can, because I've done it once. Therefore, I must be able to do it again every time, just to prove a point, I guess. I'll keep going for these boxes too, even though... Oh, I jumped up on top of it this time. I don't know what I was trying to do. Trying to save time, I would say. Even though... I think most of this video is probably just doing this stage. As I said, the next couple of stages aren't that bad. Yeah, and see, just like that, we're already back here. Were we back here, or was there another checkpoint we should be hitting? There might be another checkpoint we should be hitting. And we've kept the mask so far at least, so there's that. Oh no, never mind. That was the checkpoint we were up to before. Just waiting for this guy, because it was very obvious. I think I tried sliding this dude as well. Actually, I think I did previously. Got over him. Oh no, never mind. We got over him, but we fell in the gap like a goddamn idiot. So I think at some point, well, I say some point, that some point will happen eventually, but the game finally gives us a mask. So there's masks like Apparently if you like fail too many times, it will just give you one. In fact, I think eventually if you die a few more times, it will like double it up. I don't think it will just instantly give you an invincibility mask. Yeah, I did a slide attack on that guy that time, but I want to say it's the only time I do a slide attack on him. I'm trying to be careful not to hit the nitro. Yeah, I avoid it this time. I remember thinking these jumps were utter crap as well, because this is the first time they've introduced these hot spiky boys. And they're not fun to jump over at the best of times, but they like straight up introduce them. Here's some red hot spikes and some enemies and an enemy in the middle, just to make it extra fun. Yeah, that time I slid into that guy. His tentacles were down, but apparently that wasn't good enough for the game. I don't know if I try to slide this idiot. No, I just do that. I'm pretty sure there's one instance where I actually do run into the nitro here. Or maybe not. Or if I did, maybe I cut it out. Who knows? There was definitely a lot of dying on this stage. Like right there, where you gotta jump over another guy. So you gotta jump over the red hot, jump over an octopus, jump over a red hot, jump over an octopus, jump over a gap. It's ridiculous. This stage was a friggin' nightmare. And like, I'm not even sure if like, the skill gap towards the end of the game is just wild. Like, you'll see me blast through some of the, well, I wouldn't say blast through some of the later stages. As I said, I already cut stuff out, so there's no proof that I actually blasted through it, but I don't think I cut anything out of the next 3 stages. I missed the slide on that one, because heaven forbid we do anything competently. Alright, let's see. Oh, good. We actually finally cut out the beginning bit, like a not idiot. Because we actually know how to video edit. Yay! That said, I can't say I've done any narration before. Unless... Oh, so here's the thing. This is like the I suppose the back end of Crash 2, of the video that it came from. So if you watched part 4, the last 15 minutes of part 4 doesn't have any of me talking, which may or may not be the best for you, I don't know. You might be like, hooray, I can't hear that annoying git anymore. We got the crystal, that's always handy. Unlike that one stage where we missed it. But yeah, it's silent in the last 15 minutes. Which, I mean, if you hear commentary in that, it's because I've gone back to do commentary after all. But otherwise, I decided, you know what, it's 15 minutes, it's not a big deal. It's a relatively annoying stage. I think, yeah, the one before this, like World 4 Stage 5, that had like just bee swarms, and then a relatively easy boss fight. It took me a couple of goes. I died on the last hit, and then I beat him second try. Speaking of taking a few tries, this bonus stage, if you will, takes a few goes, which I may or may not have cut out. Because if I didn't cut it out, and there's a very good chance I didn't, we could be here for a while just talking about absolutely nothing. trying to figure out what the difficult part is to him. Because those boxes, yeah, I think I mentioned it somewhere where there's proper commentary. I mentioned the jumping nitro boxes, which really annoyed me. It's this shitty jump. This took me a few goes to actually do, because you can't just jump at the top of the piston. You have to... I mean, you can if you're like skilled or actually know how to play video games, but I think it wants you to actually do a jump just before the apex of the piston. You also notice that there's some like grayed out boxes at the start. The game kind of wants you to go back and get them, so it's weird because in order to do that, you have to go over 3 nitro boxes, which means I think you have to leave the Crash one up. I don't know why I'm pointing, by the way. You can't see me pointing at this point. I think you have to leave the Crash box, so that way you can jump over the nitro and go back for them. And then you can collect them. So if we ever actually get back to the thing, yeah, you have to leave the Crash symbol, which means you have to jump in between the nitro and the Crash. Because yeah, see, that's where the metal thing is. That will turn on those 3 grayed out boxes. I'm sure there's a less dumb way to do it than... I mean, we'll eventually see me pull this off. Yeah, I got a way bad jump that time. It's almost like I didn't try. Because, like, that's the thing. The jumping is just something else in this game. It's like, why bother? Why bother? It's like, I really feel like this should have had double jump. I mean, you do get double jump, but that's not until halfway through Crash Bandicoot 3. And you only get it for that game. Duh. Also, spoiler for Crash 3. See, again, I slide at the apex of that piston, and I didn't make it. Like, the jumping mechanic, it's just... The jumping in this game is just appalling. Like, it should have just been double jump, not slide jumps. So no, enjoy watching me do this a few more times. I should be getting to a point where I'm going to actually make that jump. I suppose now that I'm narrating it, I could be like, oh, like and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if you want to. I mean, you can just be like, hey, your commentary on your own stuff is garbage. Leave it for somebody else. I mean, I'm sure my commentary is better than my gameplay at this point. See, the whole point of doing the bonus rooms is to give yourself a checkpoint. Like, I don't necessarily care about all the boxes, which is why even the first time I came in here, I didn't bother trying to go back and get it. I suppose if you had an Unga Bunga mask, it would be easier as well. In fact, I probably mentioned that while playing through on Twitch. That's right, I got cucked by that Nitro one time. Actually, it might have been twice that I got cucked by the Nitro, so to speak. Yeah, I think, and at this point I realized that it was easier to do a ground pound on all the boxes rather than do it one at a time, like a slowpoke. back at this jump. Will we get it this time? Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, and he makes it this time. Finally gets the checkpoint. Got a couple of lives out of it, at least 2. And the worst is yet to come, by the way. There's like that, and I avoided that pretty easily. Yeah, I thought about I knew that the checkpoint was a trap. I had to get over it, then do it. I remember these doofuses being pretty easy to deal with too. I think I may have died to one, but I am pretty good at finding ways to die that no one else can. And as I've mentioned, the scaling for how difficult the stages are is a little all over the place. Even within the stage itself, like, there's this. It's easy. Oh, by the way, it's way easier to walk between two lines of nitro than it is to move a power skateboard, hoverboard thing. Yeah, he tried to push me under a crusher, but he failed. You gotta do a jump and then slide immediately into that enemy. Wait, it's the other stage that has the trap I fought. See, the end of this stage is way easy. It's the other stage where the end is super difficult. But we'll get to that. We're not up to that stage yet. The next stage is one of the jetpack stages. Like, there's a jetpack stage, then a sort of spotlight stage, then another jetpack stage, then another platforming factory stage. Aren't those fun? Actually, the second one I think was even less fun, even though I think it took me less time to do. Oh, the controls for this are annoying. You just go really slowly and whatnot. I think for both stages I got all the boxes. It wasn't that they didn't try to hide any boxes or anything like that. Oh, that's right. For some reason it froze. I completely forgot about the game freezing at this one point. Or was it I forget why it froze. I think it was either just the computer being temperamental, or if I had a pop-up come up or something like that. And for some reason I felt that like jiggling the computer would fix it. I honestly don't know what I do half the time to do things. I just come up with the dumbest solutions for fixing problems until I figure out an actual solution. But yeah, I honestly don't know. I still don't know entirely why the computer felt the need to freeze the game. I don't think the game actually stopped at any point. I'm pretty sure it was a pop-up on my computer or something. Yeah, I don't know why I felt the need to lift the computer up. That was just me being mostly just me, just doing dumb shit. Alright, I think I'm trying to turn the power off here, which didn't solve the problem, but I think, well, it solved the problem, but not in the way I thought it was going to solve it. Which was to have it finally go to the, because the first thing I tried was go to the Windows screen, and by hitting the Windows button, and for some reason it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. And in fact, I've had this problem with a couple of other games too. It would be just like, oh no, sorry, you can't go to the Windows page. I think I've unfrozen now, so I think we're just about sorted out this problem. Yep, there we go. Good thing the game doesn't have any timers, right? That's probably the only thing I'm thankful for this game. A lack of time. Like, you can go at your own pace. At least where it actually allows you to go at your own pace. Because a lot of stages it's just go, go, go. No time for stopping. Except for the times it does, which is usually the checkpoints. Checkpoints are usually a guaranteed, oh, you can sit back and relax for a few seconds before you carry on with your idiocy. But yeah, I took my time doing these stages. Yeah, I know you can go through the middle of those. I decided to go around because I wanted to grab that box, of all things. I could have just gone through the middle and maneuvered. And there's the first checkpoint. I don't remember if I one-shot this entire stage or not. I think I did eventually die. And it's not to this TNT barrel. No, never mind, it was totally to that TNT barrel. I think I go under now and hit it. Do I go under and hit it from the bottom? Oh, never mind. I just tap the TNT barrel and it blows up the other box. I thought I tapped it from... I thought I hit them both from underneath, but I guess not. Yeah. As I said, like, even though the controls seem simple, it just throws you for a loop, because they're not quite the same as the controls for the entirety of the game up until this point. They're relatively normal looking. Now, is this the part where I discovered that you can't touch the pipes? Because the red pipes are, if you touch them, you die. You just get burnt to a crisp. But I think that might be a bit later. One thing at a time. Yeah, I was a bit cautious dealing with those guys because it's kind of hard to tell exactly what their range is. Yeah, I make it through that trap pretty easily. And I think I go for the one-up here. And it's actually not that difficult to get. And I wait for another cycle. Oh, that's right, I get hit by the thing. I was apparently too close. Ooh. And that's where I got burnt by the red pipe. Because somehow I'd moved backwards into it or something. I don't remember. Because in order to go backwards, you have to hit a separate button, so that way Crash faces you. But yeah, there, we got it this time. Except, now that I look at it, I don't think I actually picked up the one-up. I hit the box, I just didn't pick up the one-up to go with it. Dealt with him, and there's another checkpoint straight into the laser traps, and a bunch of nitro. I don't think the nitro field was all that tough. to get through. Obviously this is the easier of the two like jetpack stages. Even though we died like 3 times so far. Yeah, I realized that going down was the better way of doing that. Another laser field. Now, let's sort of wait again. I could have gone. A more skilled man would have gotten through that no problem. I'm gonna dodge these cords, wiring. I don't think I get hit by the wires at all. I didn't even see the crystal. I don't think I saw it last time either. This is a nuisance if there ever was one. But I somehow survived. I think this is the end of the stage. Yeah, because this is where you take off the jetpack and hit the nitro boom box and get a gem. Because as long as you take it easy, you're guaranteed to get the gem here and in the other jetpack stage. Well, technically there's 3 jetpack stages, but we'll get into the boss when we get to the boss. I mean, there's no gem on the boss, but yeah, you get what I mean. There's 2 jetpack stages and a jetpack boss. Anyway, this is the I suppose spotlight stage, if you will. I think this is the I think this is the only one. I think there's like 2 spotlight stages in Crash 3, and they're both at the end as well, if I recall. Yeah, so far so good. I'm not even overly paying attention to the noise, so to speak. I don't know why I did a slide jump there. I just sort of did. Now there's a death path. I think I just avoid it. At this stage I'm still... Oh, that reminds me. I'm still jumping over these guys. Which is why I have no idea where I'm going. I think I fall into a gap. Yeah, I fall into a gap. Because that particular firefly doesn't last very long. I think this might also be where I realize that I can slide into these guys. Or not yet. I know at some point in this stage, I finally realize that I'm an idiot. I can slide into these idiots. But it's not that time. Jump over both of those guys. I think I just deliberately not hit those boxes. Or maybe I didn't see them at the time. Don't forget the crystal. Jump over the spiky boys. Okay. Go into here. I think I found... This is probably the worst bonus stage. Because that, I think that's the only torch you get in this entire stage. Oh no, there's one more. as that one. This is a pretty long stage. See, and it runs out there. I think I did hit the slide button, but the game was like, no dice. I think that's the one bonus stage where I actively just ignored the boxes in the end because they wanted you to go fast, but they also want you to get all the boxes. So how the hell are you supposed to do both? Except maybe memorize where everything is and do it in the dark. Because all the boxes in that are still there in the dark. All the Firefly does is make it so you can see it. Also, I don't know why I've missed that jump twice. I don't know how I got it the first time. I don't even think I did a slide jump the first time to get it. And I didn't do one there either, so... I don't know why I stopped, like, forever there. I think I fall down at some point. Yeah, I fell down because... You're expected to keep that torch thing alight the entire time, despite the fact that the second, Firefly... First two boxes you come across are ones where, sure, you can destroy them, but if you don't, you have to bounce on them in order to get all the precious goodies inside. Like here you've got ample time, but here, not a chance. Stop to pick up all the Wumpa fruit. Run out again. I don't remember if... I think I make the jump this time. Yeah, I did. I'm spinning like a goddamn loon. I think I missed a box too, that's the thing. Well, technically I missed all the nitro, but you don't get the nitro to the end. I think I was complaining about how dirty that particular jump is. Or maybe, well, I probably did, but it's all dark here. That's okay. Got another checkpoint. Is this the part where because you gotta do that. And it's like, how are you supposed to go fast when you've got a lizard boy and another lizard boy? Because lizards are the worst. Yeah, that was where I've realized you can do slide tackles on the lizards. Except when you just slide in front of them like a dumbass. Because heaven forbid I do anything with an inkling of intellect. Knock that guy out, jump over, get the next... I don't know why there's a Firefly here, you're at the exit. Yeah, I missed two. They could be down the death path as well now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure they put boxes down there, because you can go backwards. And in fact, it's almost as if they expect you to go backwards to get all the precious gems. Or maybe not, maybe they just expect you to do the stage twice. Anyway, here's Pack Attack. I think we game over on this stage, because I think we've only got a couple of lives. I don't remember precisely. But this is another jetpack stage, except substantially more difficult. Go up. I don't know why. Oh, that's right. For some reason, I already had forgotten all the buttons and how they worked. Oh, I'm swatting a bug away. I get a lot of bugs in my room. Well, maybe not a lot, but they always time their attacks just right. I don't know what I was saying there. Probably something about one thing or another. I think this is where I get hit by the... Oh no, I got through that one. I know at one point I actually do get hit by the flailing wires. It wasn't those ones. It would be a different set. And it's a bit confusing because you have to hit. I think it's A for forward, X for reverse. And you have to keep hitting that button to move in that direction. Whereas every other time you're using the joystick slash D-pad, depending on your preference in movement, so to speak. The checkpoint. I think these are the wires I die on, because I think they do that. I go under because I think they're done, and then BAM! Just like that, slaps me in the back of the head again. And I think I told it to fuck off to the moon or something. No, I've probably said fuck you to the moon, to that wire specifically. So we have to get all the way back to there again. Hooray. Actually, now that I think of it, I don't think I did game over. Well, maybe I did, because then I run into the red pipe like an idiot. Just like that. So I don't know, take your bets now in the comments what I'll die to game over. Assuming I do game over. Like, I'm not 100% sure. I might just be a complete and utter boss and just get through the rest of the stage without a game over. Which would be weird, but not impossible. And you do get an awful lot of fruit. Alright, so I think I probably just wait here. Or do I try to... No, I think I do go low. I think I wait. So I'm like, yeah, flaps down, and does it again. And then it goes up, but oh, one more time, smack. And I have to go back to the checkpoint. And forget directions. Well, that's my one up. Alright, so I don't think I game over at this point. I don't remember game overing. It's another one of these idiots. And as I said before, I don't know what their range is, so I'm always a little unsure when to how far I can be from them before I'm too close to them, so to speak. I'll go under the thing and then back up this one crate. And there's another one of these circle things, except this time there's no one up, you just gotta go through the middle. And then there's lasers with wires. Because why not? So I'm complaining because the camera keeps wobbling to getting of what. That's the one thing that annoyed me about like the Crash series. The camera angle is always bad. Always. No exception. I think I wait here for like forever because I gotta go through the wires, then the lasers. I'm just trying to time it right. I think I go at this point? Yeah. Bit of a gamble really, because I could have gotten hit by that laser right there. But yeah, the timing was probably a bit off. But hey, another checkpoint. There's another Bunga mask here. I know he has a different name. I always just refer to him as Unga Bunga. I think I go under rather than over. Yeah, double lasers. I think I plow through this obstacle, no problem. Actually, not no problem, because I lost the mask. Another one of these guys. And I got zapped, because I'm an idiot. I throw away the hat at this point, because I always find the hat these days to be very draining on my intellect. In fact, that's probably what I was saying, that it was draining my intellect. I think I just plow through here again. Or do I take a different route? Yeah, I go for the middle this time, which I think's the actual intended solution to that. I didn't lose the mask that time either, which is always a bonus. Oh, that's right. Now there's this gauntlet. I think I just, yeah, plow through it just like that. No trouble at all. Easy every time. Easy every time. I think this is the last checkpoint before the exit. I had a bit of trouble finding that crate. I'd seen it earlier, but then it was like, where is this? Yeah, just a bunch of nitros randomly there. There's this guy that you have to... I think you have to hit him and then dodge past the... I did get hit by the mine. And then there's Nitro with lasers behind it. I think this is the last obstacle. I did pick up another 1-up, so I might die here. Now there's more obstacles. There's flame beam, wires, and mines, or whatever they're supposed to be. I don't think they're mines, but that's the last obstacle. So you can see the exit right there. And yeah, I just sort of go low. Keeping an eye on those tentacles. I think I go now. Oh no, I go, I think, when they go back up. Or not. Maybe I just never go. Maybe I just stay... Oh no, I think I get a bit closer. I think I go at this cycle once those wires come down again. And once the mines go back up. Yeah. And we make it through. Just like that. Hit that to destroy all the thingos. I think we get another gem here. Because the jetpack stages are the easiest gems to get. No, I'd probably say they're the easiest to get. Why did I get... Oh, I got back up to grab my hat again. But I don't know why I needed to get my hat at this point. Especially considering the stage that's coming up. Even though we're close to the end of the video, I think that just means I cut a lot of crap out. I think we're on our last life. Come on, what are you doing? Go in the stage already. So, last stage before the boss. For the most part, not too difficult. There were some pretty annoying bits. And I'm pretty sure I died on just about everything. Even, when we get to it. Even this first jump that's coming up, we died on it once. Because I didn't know that it was, hot underneath. I think, yeah, look at me being a goddamn idiot and just smashing the crate that way, rather than bouncing the box like a not idiot. I'm probably laughing like a goddamn idiot about that too. Yeah, I probably died on most of these things because, heaven forbid, make these jumps easy. That path down the end there, you need all the coloured gems, or possibly all the gems, period, to go down there. Oh, this was a bit of a pain in the ass to do. Oh, I had another life apparently. That particular jump was one of the more annoying ones on this stage. It is possible to jump on the octopus guy, as we've seen previously, but I'm a big dumb idiot, so yeah. Alright. I don't know why we did a jump cut. Yeah, I got hit on that too, because reasons. I think I was just rushing, but I think this set of lives, or maybe not, is where we actually beat this level. I could be wrong. This level was... And what am I... Oh, I think I paused to talk to someone on stream. You can see that I have... Where did I... I'm trying to think. Why do I have so many of the gems? There's 30... Oh, I think it's all 42 of the gems. I think that path you saw earlier, I think you need all 42. Because remember, that other evil scientist, he's like, oh, if you get all 42 of these gems, we can do something clever. And it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not a goddamn tryhard. Oh, by the way, if you jump up into a crusher while it's trying to crush you, or while it's trying to crush down on you, it will kill you. Oh yeah, so sometimes if you're like being really terrible, it will put in checkpoints at earlier intervals. I don't know why I got scared there. This is where the checkpoint normally is. And then this section, I think we had a little bit of trouble at first, but it does actually come off as being a bit easier. Except maybe this bit where we're jumping over all the goddamn... Oh, it was this door guy. Because I kept just pushing into him, and I would get hit by the nitro, and then I realized that I could just, I can just hit him and back off. There we are. I remember this bit being annoying too. That bit's okay, it's this bit here, jumping and then jumping. And this bit's okay, because it's just a bunch of crushes. I think I grabbed the Unga Bunga mask. Oh no, I go straight down. Oh yeah, that's right. I realized that it's a bad idea to get the Unga Bunga mask, because you lose him. If you lose him in here, you don't get to keep him. And because it's a bonus stage, it doesn't respawn. This could take... Oh, I ran into it. This bit might be the last, like, super long bit, because I remember taking... I got a free Unga Bunga mask there for some reason. Even though this is... I haven't gotten this yet. Maybe I kept dying on that checkpoint. When it becomes a checkpoint. Which is why I got it. Yeah, you're not supposed to go over either. You're actually supposed to go under, because if you try to go over, you'll hit the... By the way, that's the actual strat to get over. There's no other way to do that part. You have to do that weird slide jump on top of the TNT into a timed belly flop. I mean, there might be a different way to do it, but since the TNT doesn't blow up the armored crates, you're left no choice but to do things that way. Now I've got a second shield. I don't think there was any point though. I think I lose them both. I dodged that easy enough. This is the bastard jump right here. And I had a mask, so that's why I survived. And of course we slide through there. There's another bastard jump as well. Like, that was just the first one. There's a second one that's after this piston? Yeah, it's this one right here. Because you can't jump over the top of all that. You have to jump in the middle and then jump out again. And the problem is that it took me a while to figure out that you can spin the electro bolt away. You'll see me do it eventually. Because you get just shrinky-dinked out of existence. In fact, there might be another game over before we actually get back to this point and figure it out. And you're probably looking at the video and thinking, there's not much left of the video. You going to get to the boss in this video? And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. And you'll see why that boss doesn't take up much time in the video compared to everything else. Yeah, see, we worked out you can spin attack the thing. Oddly enough, it didn't look like I'd looked up whether I could do it. But you gotta spin quick, because it's quick in the dead. If you're not fast, you're last. So I got hit again by it. Now I've got the mask, but I'm gonna probably... Yeah, I lost it to something stupid. That blew up the nitro. Grab the crystal. We're gonna make this jump. And this is the very last jump. I honestly don't know why this was the last jump. This jump was a million times easier than the jump over to red thing. Even right now, I'm complaining about the fact that the last jump is way easier than a jump several things earlier. And then I'm probably baffled at the fact that I got a Gemerald, because I could have sworn I'd missed a box or two. Which meant that the all gem path didn't have any boxes. So anyway, coming up is the boss fight, and to be perfectly honest, it's probably the easiest boss fight in the existence of boss fights. Gotta listen to this idiot first, so.
My plan is nearly complete, and I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy.
thing. Yes, we're back now. Pardon the interruption. Crash, bring me crystals.
Gotta bring him crystals. Even though we could just leave and not give them to him. But whatever. So here we are. We're gonna chase Cortex. Takes a little bit of time. Took a little bit of getting used to. I think I only ran into two things. I think I ran into one boulder and one mine. And as far as I can tell, you can't die on this stage. It's just, oh, you didn't catch up to him in time. I don't even know how long this stage is. Yeah, I ran into those mines. I think those are the only mines I ran into. But yeah, this was probably the easiest thing in the entire Crash Bandicoot series. Chasing after Cortex through a series of rings. I don't know if these rings are what's given his jetpack power or anything like that. But there you go. That's the end of the game. There's just, well, you see him crash into things. True, very true. That's the last we'll see of you in this video.
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex?
Um,
And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
It might be still up there, but he doesn't use it in Crash 3. Actually, why doesn't he use it in Crash 3? Guess we'll never know.